Good morning, my beautiful students. How are you today? I hope that you are pretty fine. Well, as you know, you are going to be having 2 weeks of vacation, okay? For that reason, well, I'm going to be giving you some videos where I'm going to be explaining some tips in order that you can be working with the different skills of the language. They are not going to be classes, but they are going to be like extra helpers that can help you to practice your different skills. Okay, so today we are going to be finishing with the general review of different tenses that we have, and then we are going to continue with other specific topics that are going to be pretty helpful for you in order to continue with this path in order to go to the advanced level. Remember that this was almost our first month of classes. The next 2 months, we are going to be working with some specific topics that are going to be, well, not difficult, but yes, indeed amazing. And I think that they are going to be a great opportunity to improve your English. So, first of all, let me show you our presentation and let's start with our class, okay? And here we go. So, intermediate level, it was our third week. And let's start with this. Welcome to your Friday class, Friday 26th, March 2021. Please enjoy your vacations. I believe that maybe you are like, oh my goodness, what I'm going to be doing. Maybe you are going to go out. Please be careful, be safe, use your mask. Or maybe you are saying, no, I'm going to stay at home, but I'm going to be sleeping and chilling out. Oh my goodness, that is going to be great and amazing and awesome. So enjoy those days a lot. And please, if you need anything related to the classes, let me know and I'm going to be trying to help you in the best way, okay? So, welcome one more time to your last class of the week. And let's continue with the things that I have here for you. So we are going to be having a speaking time, but I'm going to be giving you some tips in order that you can be practicing this skill. Nah, teacher, please speaking. Yes, but this is going to be pretty easy. Don't worry. So, first of all, we are going to start with this activity. 3 things. Only 3 things. Come on, you can do it. What are you going to do? I'm going to be asking you for 3 things, depending the topics that I have on mind, no? But you can be practicing this in different ways. Let me explain you how we are going to be having this activity. For example, tell me or give me 3 things that you can find in your living room. 3 things that you can find in your living room. Ready? Okay, cool. Stop. Now tell me 3 verbs that starts with the letter B. Ready? 3 verbs that starts with the letter B. Ready? Oh my goodness, they are kind of difficult, right? No. Okay, let's try with another one. Tell me 3 animals that live in the jungle. 3 animals that live in the jungle. 3 animals that live in the jungle. Okay, excellent, very good. And finally, tell me three things. Well, give me three foods that don't have sugar. Three foods that don't have sugar. Sugar free. Ready? Stop. Okay, was it easy or difficult for you? Easy. Okay, let me tell you something. These kind of exercises are going to be pretty good for you. Why? Because you are not going to be having a limited of time, like in this moment, like, oh, come on, I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Because obviously I'm not going to be recording myself 5 minutes. No, you're going to be like, oh my goodness, what's going on with her? No, is she crazy? No, that is not the main point. This is the example of how we are going to be doing this activity. That because sometimes, yes, I know that I used to give you some tips about different skills, but maybe you can ask me, yes, teacher, for you it's super easy to say, oh yes, practice your English, but yes, how can I do it? Shall I start talking about everything to myself, or shall I describe my general routine every single day, or how can I do that? Well, this is the answer for that question. There are different activities that you can be using that are going to be pretty significant. For example, here, as you see, sorry, the topic is three things, but you can be changing them. You can say, I'm going to mention three animals that lives under the sea. Okay. Oh my goodness, I don't know. It's missing one. It's missing one. Oh, go to your cell phone, go to your computer, and try to find another one. And I'm pretty sure that when you are going to be looking for that animal, you are going to be learning a new word. After that, look for another thing. For example, three verbs that start with the letter W. For example, oh my goodness, I don't know. Oh, let me look for those three on my cell phone, in Google, on my dictionary, on my computer, as you wish. Oh, and now you are going to be practicing your speaking because you are going to be mentioning them, but also you can have a sentence with them. But also, the moment that you are looking for that information is going to be the moment that you are going to be learning new words. Also, you can mention, oh, three things that I can find in my kitchen. Oh, how can I say batidora? Oh, I don't really need to look for that word. That is going to be important because maybe we think, or we believe, or we know that we know different kind of vocabularies. But yes, when you are going to be thinking in a very specific way, it is going to be like, oh my goodness, how can I say portatenedor in English? I have never thought about it. Nunca había pensado en ello. That's the reason why you are going to start thinking and thinking and thinking in other options that maybe they were not so important for us, but now that we realize that we open our eyes, our mind to other kind of possibilities, we are going to be like, oh yes, I didn't know that. I didn't know how to say lavadora, licuadora, but now I know that lavadora is washing machine, no? Or something like that. Oh, well, my dishes. That is why we are going to be having this activity, okay? But if you have any question about how we can improve this activity, please let me know, and I'm going to be giving you some examples. Well, that was one activity that you can be using in order to practice your speaking. Also, only that means we are going to be having 2 weeks. Well, no, let me tell you. We are going to be having other kind of activities also. For example, this is speaking game. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, yes, indeed. What are you going to be doing in this activity? You need to think about one topic, the topic that you want, okay? The topic that you are an expert, in which you are an expert. And you need to set your alarm clock with 1 minute, okay? And you are going to be saying, like, for example, ready, set, on your marks, ready, set, go. Okay. And you are going to be talking about that topic with that minute. Oh, well, I remember that my last vacation was at the Bahamas, and when I came there, I said, oh my goodness, what a wonderful place is this. I want to quit my job and stay here all my life, sending, I don't know, salads and stop. Well, yes, I did it. Great. And after that, you need to continue with now 2 minutes talking about a very, very specific topic. But please don't select one easy topic. Try to talk about pollutions. Try to talk about, I don't know, the COVID situation. Try to talk about, I don't know, how to create a business during this pandemic time. No, something that can make you think further of what you are used uh, to, because for us it is pretty easy to talk about our general um, day and our family, and it is pretty cool, and it is fine, and there is no problem with that. But sometimes we need to jump into another area in order to develop more our speaking skills. That's the reason why you are having this game. After the 2 minutes, try to continue with another topic, but now speaking during 3 minutes. And after that, you are going to be having 5 minutes, oh no, 6 minutes of your life speaking in English. But it is not only speaking in English, as I was telling you, with easy topics, but also be speaking in English, but talking about something that is like a kind of silly or crazy for you, or kind of hard for you. That's why we are going to be having this. I don't know if it is clear, but if you have any question, please let me know. And I'm going to be giving you more examples about this. Okay, bravo, 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 bravo. Leonardo, how are you? Leonardo is always with us, clapping and clapping and clapping, because you are his favorite group. Okay, let's continue with this. Ready, set, go. On your marks. Ready, set, go. Ese es el de tus marcas, listos, fuera. On your marks. Ready, set, go. We are going to start with the general review of this sentence that I'm going to give for you. So please don't miss this information. General sentences and general review. Okay, remember, if you have any situation with the platforms, please let me know, and I'm going to be helping you with this. Well, let's continue. Chan, 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 chan. And a one, and a two. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Past simple. Do you remember that the last class we were speaking, or we were talking, sorry, about present verb to be, present simple, present progressive, and past progressive? Well, now we are going to be talking about past simple. Past simple means it is super easy. Yes, I know. That's why we are going to be having it in a very fast way. Okay, remember that we are going to be having different kind of past. This is going to be like the general past. And here we are going to be facing regulars and irregular verbs. Okay, the regular verbs are going to be very easy for you, because the only thing that we are going to be having there is the end of the verb with ed. Okay, the situation is going to be with the irregular verbs. Oh my goodness, I cannot tell you. Oh, please look at this tip, and in this way you are going to be knowing how the irregular verbs are. No, that is going to be different. Here I have some examples with some irregular verbs. For example, example. Let me show you this with my mouse, okay? So, you call Debbie. Oh, my verb is in past. Actually, I can see that this is a regular verb, okay? But now look at my question. Did you call Debbie? Remember that did is going to be the magic word that is going to be helping me in past. Wherever you see this word, means that you are going to be speaking or talking in past, okay? So did is going to be the auxiliary for past, and where the did is, the past is going to be also, okay? Did you call Debbie? Oh, as you have this auxiliary, let me tell you that you don't need more past in your sentences. You don't need more past when you are writing, because you already have this one, and this did is going to be transforming all what you are going to be saying or writing in past. Okay, you cannot say did you call Debbie? Double pass and pass, double pass. Oh my goodness, what is that? It's like if you were buying pizza and you were asking for the same kind of pizza twice, my goodness, you can be tasting or trying other flavors. No? Okay, that is going to be the situation that we are going to be facing. Did you call Debbie? Remember, if you have did, you are not going to be using it in your verb. Ah, any question with this? No, I'm sorry, I don't know. It's because it's pretty cool today at morning. Ah, we are kind of sleepy. So we are going to be having also this. When you are saying that no, remember that what I told you. If you want to say that no, the only thing is that you need to add is not in present, past, or future. But in this case, you are going to be adding did. No, you are not going to be saying I doesn't, I don't, or something strange like that. No, that was going to be for present, okay? Now here in past, we are going to be having did, and not if you are going to be saying that no. You did not call Debbie, or you didn't call Debbie. As I have my did that is in past, you are not going to be needing past in your verb. No, because the did word is going to be helping you in all your past in order to transform or create past tense. The situation starts when I have some irregular verbs. Ooh, because you are going to be changing everything. For example, this is going to be an irregular verb. See? Oh, I have saw, the past of the verb see. Okay. So you need to write your verb in past. I'm sorry, regular or irregular. I saw a movie yesterday. Ooh, that is in the past. But if you want to say that, don't remember, I didn't see a play yesterday. Oh my goodness, miss. Why everything is changing? Because remember that when you are saying that yes, the verb is going to be in past. Regular or irregular, the verb has to be in past. And when you are saying like no, or in a negative situation, negative sentence, I don't like to use those terms. Oh, the did or did not is going to be transforming everything into past. So you cannot be writing the verb one more time in past, because it is going to be double past. No, did or did not is going to be in charge of everything, okay? For example, last year I traveled to Japan. Oh, last year I didn't or I did not travel to Korea. Oh, your verb is going to be normal or is going to be in present because of didn't is in past, and where the didn't is, everything is going to be in past, okay? For example, here you have another question. Did you have dinner last night? Oh, in the past, no? Oh, she washed her car yesterday or the last month or the last year. She washed her car. Oh, it is going to be in past. He didn't wash his car. That was in past. The most important thing that you can see is that when you are saying that yes, your verb has to be in past always, and when you are saying that no or asking some questions, did or didn't is going to be taking the control of everything, and your verb that was in past has to be in present, okay? That is going to be the situation that we are going to be facing. For example, here you have these sentences. I studied French when I was a child. Oh, he played violin. Did you play a musical instrument when you were a kid? You can be mixing past tenses, past sentences, and it is going to be okay. But remember my advice, you can be joining, you can be fixing, you can be writing before or then, but be sure that the grammatical structures is the grammatical structure is correct, okay, that you are following some rules about where to place or where to write certain words. For example, she worked at the movie theater after school. It is in past. They never went to school. They always skipped class. Ooh, everything is in past. Some of them are saying that yes, and some of them are saying that no. And this is going to be the grammatical structure that we are going to be having. When you are saying that yes, your verb has to be in past, okay? When you are saying that no, you are going to be having did or did not or didn't and your verb in present, okay? And if you are going to be asking something in past, remember one more time, did is going to be your super helper. That is going to be at the beginning. You are not going to be using the letter S here or something like that. No, your verb is going to be in present. Did is going to be taking the control of everything. The only rebel one was the affirmative verb. How do you think? Easy or difficult? Because we are going to be comparing simple past and past continuous. Remember, we are going to be talking about simple past with complete actions, with complete habits, or with habits in the past, or facts in the past, okay? Completed action, habits, and facts in the past. And the past continuous or past progressive is going to be used with interrupted actions at a specific time of interruption in the past, or with parallel actions. Remember, this is how you are going to be making use of this. Oh, simple past. Habits, complete actions, or facts in the past. Past continuous, remember, for interrupted actions, specific time, or interruptions, with parallel actions. Those are going to be the ways that we are going to be using this. And remember, here in past continuous, interrupted actions. I was watching TV when somebody knocked the door. Oh, well, that was interrupted. A specific time. I was watching TV at 7 o'clock p.m. Oh, parallel actions. While Carlos is sleeping, I am studying. No, those are going to be parallel actions. And some complete actions, habits, or facts in the past could be, for example, I went to the supermarket to buy some food. That's something in the past, something general in the past, okay? It's a fact that I'm having in the past. That is going to be the difference. Or for example, I was watching TV when the phone rang. Here you have some interrupted situations. Last night at 7 p.m. I was having a dinner. Ooh, specific time. Or parallel actions. While she was doing her homework, her brother was playing football. Those are going to be parallel actions. And habits, facts, and complete actions are going to be these. Oh, I went to the cinema yesterday. I always visited my grandparents in this summer, but when I was young, in that summer when I was young. I lived near Liverpool for a couple of years. Hey, that is going to be in past. And this is how we are going to be forming them. The infinitive way: to ask, to sing, to dance, to do, to this. in past, you need to be careful because, as I told you, we are going to be having an regular and irregular verbs. And when you are going to be saying that no, you are going to be writing only did, not, or didn't. With questions, you are going to be making use of did also at the beginning, because remember that we are not going to be having a question mark that is going to be opening my question. I worked. Did I work? I didn't work. Lupita worked. Did she work, or Lupita? Did Lupita work? Oh, she didn't work. Lupita didn't work. What examples do you know? Try to give me some examples. Try to give me one example of each one of the personal pronouns. If you want, you can write them on your notebook. Questions till this moment about past simple? Sure, because I'm going to be having some exercises for you. Very well. Well, did I explain in a good way the topic? Well, was it easy for you to understand this? Well, if that is correct, let's continue now with this next topic. You can be having these exercises if you want to be practicing what past simple is. Please, if you have any question, let me know about this. Was I clear with this? Okay, if I was clear with this, I'm going to continue with the next topic that I have for you. Almost done this. Wait, we are finishing with the tenses. That's something awesome and wonderful. Very good. Let's continue with this. Oh my goodness. Present perfect, what is this, Miss? Well, let me tell you that we are going to be learning in a deep way what present perfect is, because we are going to be having other tenses that are going to be family from this one. No, we are going to be having a present perfect progressive, past perfect, and so on. No, past perfect progressive. We are going to be choosing that this topic in a very specific way. Well, let me tell you, if you do really love definitions, here you are going to be having one. Let me tell you that in few words, present perfect simple, because we are going to be having present perfect progressive and some related topics. The present perfect simple is going to be talking about an action that is still going on, or that maybe stopped recently, okay? Just in, I don't know, some days, some minutes, some seconds, okay? It's something that's still going on, that started at the past but still going on, or that maybe it stopped recently, okay? But this is going to be having like an influence on the present tense that we are going to be having. For example, what, Miss? What are you trying to say? Yes, I know. It is a kind of difficult for us to get it sometimes because we don't use it a lot in Spanish. But for example, there are other places, other countries, for example, Germany, where they used to use a lot this tense. That's the reason why we need to learn it, because maybe we don't use it a lot. Maybe we don't use it a lot in Spanish, but in other countries, yes, indeed, people used to use this tense in a highway. So what is going to be the most important thing here in this situation? Well, we are going to be having yes, no, and asking, no? The situation here, my dear student, is that you are going to be having the verb have with this and the verb has with this. And your verb is going to be in participle. I have spoken. I have not spoken. Have I spoken? Yo he hablado. Yo no he hablado. ¿He hablado yo? That is how we are going to be making use of this. He has spoken. He has not spoken. Has he spoken? He hasn't spoken. I haven't spoken. He hasn't spoken. He has spoken. Él no ha hablado. Él ha hablado. ¿Ha él hablado? Okay, it's something that is starting in the past and that maybe it is continuing, or that maybe it is ended in some moments, seconds, in some certain days. Okay, but they are important for us. We are going to be having some rules for spelling, but I would like to continue with this. Have and has are going to be exactly the same. Exactly the same. Aquí no va a significar tener, sino haber. Yo he cantado, tú has corrido. And obviously your verb has to be different. Y lógicamente el verbo que vas a utilizar tiene que ser diferente. No puedes decir, I have run. Yo he corro. No, I have what? No. Participle, corrido, cantando, llorando, gozado, escrito, frito, comido, viajado, limpiado, limpiado, and so on, no? Those are going to be the ending for these words. And remember, have and has are going to be exactly the same. The situation is that has is going to be for the small one, and have is going to be for the big ones. Yes, but I is big, is small. Yes, but remember that in present simple, we were going to be adding the letter S to she, hit. Well, the same is going to be happening with this. With she, hit, we are going to be using has. That it's like another way to add the letter S to this three, okay? So, don't worry about this. Maybe you believe that these verbs are in past. No, they are not in past simple. They are in participle. I have decided to go to party. He decidido ir a la party. Es algo que recientemente sucedió, pero ya se quedó en el pasado. You finished your homework. You have finished your homework. Has terminado la tarea. Ooh, it's something that was that just stopped happening, no? But it is important for me. I don't know, my friends lost their cell phones on the forest. Ay, mis amigos han perdido su teléfono en el bosque. They have lost their phone in the forest. Ooh. Or for example, my brother has chosen that movie. Mi hermano ha elegido esa película. Oh, or what else? My dog has gone to the park. Mi perro ha ido al parque. Okay, but try to look at this. The past participle, you cannot forget the past participle and also the word have and has with the specific subjects, okay? Always. If you like a lot of structures, let me tell you that you are going to be having this. Oh, have or has plus your verb. If you want to say that no, the only thing that you have to do is add not, but after had or has, okay? You cannot say, I not has, or I don't, or I did. No. This is going to be different because remember that in past, we were having the auxiliary did. Well, in this case, we are not going to be having auxiliaries. The verb has and have are going to be the auxiliaries that you are going to be using in order to open your question, to answer your question. And with this, you are going to be adding no. I have not tried sushi. Have you tried sushi? ¿Has probado el sushi? Tú no has probado el sushi. You have tried sushi. Has probado. Aquí es un verbo regular. Porque pasado, pasado, participio, etcétera, termina con IED. Pero no porque termine en IED vamos a tener un verbo en pasado como tal. No podrías decir yo probé el sushi. No, con el have, tú luego ya sabes que es otra cuestión. I have tried sushi. He probado. No, he probado el sushi. Have you tried sushi? ¿Has probado? Have you tried sushi? And here you have several examples. For example, I have been working. Here you are going to be having these constructions that are going to be meaning have. Okay. So I've been working. I haven't been working. We are not going to be making use of contractions with questions, only saying that yes or saying that no. Only with affirmative and negative, you are going to be making use of these contractions, okay? I have been working. You've been working. You haven't been working. Have you been working? Tú has estado trabajando. Tú no has estado trabajando. ¿Has estado trabajando? Easy. The contractions are going to be here. Remember, always the contractions. Always the contractions. This is the contraction. This is the contraction. Easy, easy, easy. Those are going to be the contractions for present perfect. Okay. Do you have some examples? Can you give me 3 examples with this? Give me an example saying that yes, give me an example saying no, and give me an example with a question, please. What could it be? You can be writing them on your notebook in order to practice it. Questions? Ready with your examples? Okay, enough time. So that was the present tense. Perfect, okay. Remember have or has. Has is going to be for the small ones, or have for the big ones. But the small one is the verb, the subject. Yes, but this is going to be for he, she, for things, or for third person. Have is going to be for everybody, and your verb has to be in past participle. Nuestro verbo, por favor, que no se te olvide, pasado participio. To have y to has. To have con todos los fuertes, por decirlo, y el has con los que siempre tienen una debilidad con la S, por ejemplo, ¿no? ¿Cómo decir que sí, que no? And some examples. Easy or difficult? Easy or difficult? Do you have any questions related? No? Okay. If you were having any questions, please let me know. You are going to be having some exercises for this activity, okay? Don't worry. Almost done, almost done, almost done. Hey, 99 complete. It's almost done. Let me show you these future tenses. Oh my goodness, future tenses as you are going to be free. But before to continue, any question, any situation? What questions do you have about this? Please tell me, let me know. No? Okay, excellent. Let's continue with our verb tenses, these future tenses. As you know, we are going to be having like 2 future tenses, but that's a lie. Actually, we are going to be having future with will, future with going to. We are going to be having future with ing. We are going to be having future with simple present. Oh, we are going to be having future in past, future continuous, and so on. Oh my goodness, we are going to be having different a lot of topics to talk about future. Future is not only will and going to. No, my goodness, they are the most common, for, if I can say it in that way, and we are going to be making use of them a lot. But that's not the end of the future tenses, but also it is not the end of the present perfect, and it is not the end of the simple present, and so on. But because we are going to be having a lot of extra information about these topics that are going to be helping us a lot. Well, let me see what's going on with my... Excellent. If we don't have any question, let's continue with this. You can do it. I'm pretty happy. You are going to be having at least your general review. Okay, so we are going to start with will. What is will? Actually, this word is not going to be having a specific meaning. Will is going to be like an auxiliary, like a word that is going to be transforming or forming everything that you are going to be saying into future. Like it, that is going to be forming everything that you are saying past. Well, will is going to be the same. It is not Will Smith. Okay, will, this small word is going to be expressing a spontaneous decision, okay? An assumption with some regard to the future, or an action in the future that cannot influence. So, what does that mean? Okay, let me tell you, let me show you, okay? So, we are going to be making use of will in these ways. When you are talking about a spontaneous decision, okay, something like, for example, I'm boring. Oh, I know, I will travel to Canada. Oh, that was something spontaneous, okay? That's how you are, where you are going to be making use of will, okay? Will is for something spontaneous in the future, something that you are planning like in this moment, something that you would like to be doing in the future, but it is something spontaneous, okay? For example, wait, I will help you. Oh my goodness. Oh, be careful. Wait, I'm going to be helping you. Oh, that is something spontaneous. Yes, that's how. Or for example, be careful. So I will do it for you. No, don't worry, I will do it for you. Oh, it's something spontaneous, something that I will do, that I just plan in this moment. Okay. Also, you are going to be using will when you are giving an opinion, or when you are talking about hopes, when you are having some or certainty situations or some assumptions related or regarding to the future. For example, oh, I don't know, my cousin probably come back tomorrow because he has been traveling a lot. Oh, that word, maybe, I believe, I think so, perhaps, and so on, are going to be used with will, okay? Also, you are going to be making use of will when you are making a promise, okay? For example, no, don't worry, please. If you give me that money, I promise I will pay it back to you on this Saturday. That is a promise. Oh, no, don't worry, I will help you. That is a promise. I'm not saying I promise I will help you, but at the end, it is a promise. Oh no, I will not watch TV tonight. I will study. Is that a promise? Yes, it is a promise. That's how we are going to be making use of the will as a promise. Oh, no. I will not eat hamburgers all this month. Oh, That is a promise. Okay. We are going to be talking with will also in some actions in the future that cannot be influenced. Okay, something in where you cannot do anything in order to avoid them. For example, oh, it will rain tomorrow. That is something that cannot be influenced. And also for our condition as but the first condition that okay, if I arrive late, I will call you. It is like a promise, or it is also like arrangement, but it is not. That's how you are going to be using will. Okay, for this three. And remember, cycle words in a year, next year, tomorrow, or some Birmingham. I think, probably, perhaps, I believe, I feel, I hope. Words like that are going to be for will, really, because it is something from you, though you don't have like scientific basis. So if you have these words, are going to be for will. Yes, but how we are going to be using will? Well, this is super easy. I will work. Yo trabajaré. Will is going to be changing into future. I will not work. Will I work? You will listen to that music. Oh, you will not listen to that music. Will you listen to that music? My sister will stay here. My sister will not stay here. Will my sister stay here? Oh my goodness. You will phone your boyfriend. You will not phone your boyfriend. Will you phone your boyfriend? My friends will speak English in Canada. My friends will not speak English in Canada. Will my friends speak English in Canada? Will! The only thing that you need is will. Will is going to be changing everything in future, saying that yes, saying that no, or asking some questions. But if you want to say that no, you are going to be having another, okay, yes and no, you are going to be having some contractions. I won't pay with you. It's the same that I will not. I will, it's almost the same that you will, or you'll. He will or he'll. Okay, they'll or they will. Here, for example, I will stay, I'll stay. You will stay, you'll stay. He will stay, he'll stay. She will stay here, she'll stay here. It will stay in the house, it'll stay in the house, okay? It's super strange. This is super strange. Will stay in the house. They'll stay in the house. Those are going to be the contractions in affirmative. And if you are going to be saying that no, we are going to be having will not or won't. That are going to be exactly the same. And when you are going to be asking some questions, you are going to be having the short or long answers. Will you travel to Mexico? Yes, I will. No, I will not. Yes, will he travel without the letter S? Will he travel to Mexico? Yes, he will. No, he will not, or no, he won't. Yes, yes, I will. No, I will not. Yes, you will. No, you will not. Or yes, I will travel to. No, I will not travel to that. Now we are going to be having our going to. It's going to be a very good friend of Will, but they are going to be having some differences, okay? We are going to be using going to when we want to talk about future events that suggest a very, very strong association with the present. Okay, I'm going to be explaining you that. Time is not important. It is later than now, but the attitude is that the event depends on something in the present situation that we know about it. Sorry, me emocioné. Going to is mainly, really, you are going to be using going to when you are going to be referring to your plans, intention, personal plans, personal intentions, or in order to make predictions, in order to the evidence that you have in this moment. In everyday speech, going to is often used as gonna, okay? You can use going to, that is going to be formal, but in everyday speech, you are going to be listening to the native speaker saying gonna. Especially in America. In the United States, you are going to be listening gonna all the time. But you can write it in that way, but it is better if you write it in the correct way, okay? Okay, going to for intentions is, for example, is Freddy going to buy a new car? It's an intention that he have, no? I think Nigel and Mary are going to have a party next week. Ooh, some plans or intentions, okay? Or for predictions also, he's going to be a very brilliant politician. You are going to be sorry you said that. Oh, aren't they going to come to a party? You are predicting, okay, about the future. How we are going to be making use of this? Okay, remember, always is are conjugated in the way that we already know. I'm going to, and your verb, no? I am going to study Chinese. You are going to study Chinese. Sandy is going to study Chinese. And here you have some more examples. I am going to cook. I am not going to cook. I'm going to cook. My best friend is going to dance in the party. Is my best friend going to dance in the party? My best friend is not going to dance in the party. Oh. But what are the main differences, teacher? Well, let me tell you. Will is going to be for a quick decision. Okay? I'm thirsty. I will buy a drink. I will buy water. Okay. Offers, no? That looks heavy. I will help you. In this moment, it's like, no, don't worry. I will help you. Promises. Oh, don't worry. I won't tell anyone. For treats. If you don't stop, I will tell your mother. Or also for refusals. She won't listen to anything I say she would. And going to is going to be for prior plans. I mean, the decision of having that plan was made before the moment of speaking. I mean, you have been thinking about this during a lot of time. It's not a quick decision. It's like, okay, I'm going to travel to Canada. That means that you have been planning this trip, okay? Or when you are going to be talking about the future, but with evidence, okay? With evidence or signs. For example, when there are signs, my stomach hurts a lot, and I think I'm going to throw up. Sorry. You are having an evidence on that, okay? Will, predictions with no evidences. Will for unplanned action. Plans that were quick. Okay, and going to is for predictions with evidence or and used to indicate some plans, but not quick plans, some plans that you have been planning during a lot of time. As you can see here, we are going to be going to with plans and arrangements, weather predictions, and that's it. And we'll with the weather predictions, decisions in the moment, promises and treats, offers and negotiations. This is like more specific, okay? You are going to be having some exercises with this if you want to be practicing. Oh my goodness, we finished with your general review. I'm pretty happy for you. You are going to be having some exercises that are going to be pretty helpful. Please try to practice with them. And if you have any question, let me know and I'm going to be helping you. Thank you very much for the opportunity of being with you. You are ready for the next level. Okay, I'm super excited of that. Oh, the topics that we are going to be talking about are going to be pretty nice. You are going to be learning and practicing a lot. Well, I have to say goodbye, but I want to say thank you one more time. Enjoy your vacation and I will see you coming back from them, okay? Any question, let me know. Have a wonderful day. Take care.